everybody, and welcome to another episode of our GSCM STEM Month. I'm so glad you guys are joining us because today we're going to be talking about mathematics. And not just all mathematics, but one specific area known as geometry. Now, geometry really looks at shapes and how they exist in space. So if you're really good at picturing a cube or maybe a diamond, then you're probably have some skills in geometry. If not, that's okay, because we're going to help you today. So when I was in school, a lot of time I would say, well, when am I ever going to use this? Which is a great question, but you actually use geometry all the time in your day-to-day life. And in the future, if you're thinking about what kind of careers you can have, geometry is everywhere. For careers like architects, engineers, and even car and fashion designers, geometry is a definite must. Now, in order to kind of hone your geometry skills, we have a really amazing game for you guys today. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Tangrams. And Tangrams are great because they're actually a set of all of these different shapes. So you have everything from large triangles to small triangles, squares, pretty much everything in between. And the point of a Tangram set is to use all these small shapes to put them together and use your mind and imagination and see how you can create one larger picture or image, kind of like this. So let's go ahead and try to put this boat together. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and the first thing I'm going to do are the two sails. Now, in my opinion, they're pretty big and no other pieces really match up with them except for our two large triangles. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in place. One for that side and one for the other, which kind of tilts. Now at the top of this triangle, there's also another small angled piece. And I think it might be this triangle. So what we're going to do, if I put it this way, it doesn't really look like the picture. But if I tilt it like this, it kind of takes on that upward angled shape, which I'm looking for. So the next thing we have to do is the bottom of the boat. And the great thing about our Tangram set is that every picture involves all of the different pieces. So I know that the square goes somewhere, and because, again, this side is angled, I don't think it's this piece because they don't really line up. So I think I'm going to try this piece because, again, it kind of gives that angled shape to the boat. Then we have these two pieces left. The only thing is that, again, they don't really line up anywhere. This triangle's too big. So I think I probably made a small mistake, and all I need to do is remove that small triangle from the top and put this big triangle on the top. Again, we still have the same shape on the top of the sail, but now this smaller triangle fits in much better to the bottom of the boat. So it actually lines up here with this piece, and then we can connect them like this. So again, we have the two angled edges. So this is our completed Tangram boat. As you can see, we've used all of our pieces. So now that we've completed our own Tangram picture, you can actually make these at home yourself. If you look down below, right in the description, we have a link to a downloadable PDF Tangram set. All you need to do is download it, print it out, and cut out the pieces, and you can be making your own Tangram pictures right at home. Now, again, although you've seen me do an example of this, let's take a look at how some other people fare when they're actually put to the test of making their own Tangram pictures.
Congratulations. I will. Just
got it. You did it. That's it.
Next time I'll try to practice this at home.
Good job.